playing scales all the time is very boring, and doing scales is not going to help every aspect of your trumpet playing. In this video, I will cover chromatic scales, some long tone exercises, the Clark study and how to make it a bit interesting and useful, as well as mouthpiece exercises. Chromatic scales. So, chromatic scales, you're just going from a very low note, depends on your level, you may just want to start with C and go up to the high C and just do that. Or you may want to go as low as you can and start from go up as high as you can. Normally, it's best to start with maybe A or just the low F sharp. Either one's fine, but it's about improving your fingering. So that's what you want to do. For those of you that don't know what a chromatic scale sounds like, here's what it is. The length of a chromatic scale is up to you. So you could start from a low F sharp and go up to as high as you can. The chromatic scale is a very good exercise and you should do it from time to time. The next exercise is very interesting. If you don't know what it is you play any note, preferably under the high C, and you're going to hold the note and then you're going to try to make the note as flat as possible, so flat that it goes half a step down. By doing that, and going one step down again and again, you improve your embouchure and that flexibility a bit, and it's very interesting. Here's what it sounds like. You keep going down as low as you can, and in fact, it'll help you learn how to play below the low F sharp. The next exercise I'm going to show you is the clock exercises. Many of you know what this is because your trumpet teachers might have taught you this. It's very famous. If you don't know what it sounds like, here's what it does sound like. The Clark exercises, they're a very simple exercise. Anyone can play it pretty much, and you can make variations on it. It's so simple that most trumpet players by heart it and they don't need to ever look at it again because of how simple it is. Variations you can do is make it 8 notes, 16 notes, change the scale, all of that is very good. Last but not least is the mouthpiece. Whenever I start warming up and the first thing I do is the mouthpiece, it is very hard to get any sound out of it. In fact, it's much easier to make a sound once I've warmed up a bit on the trumpet and then I move on to the mouthpiece. You can use the mouthpiece to pretty much play all the exercises that I just mentioned, and even do the exercises from the previous video. For example, This is pretty hard actually. And by playing it, you can really improve your trumpet playing, and it can help your tone and everything. It's a very good way to warm up. The good thing about the mouthpiece is that it helps you train your tonguing, your flexibility, and all of that, because it's much more harder to play your notes, and you need to be sure how much air you put on each note, and therefore using a mouthpiece is very good, and it can really help your playing by a lot. These exercises can help you warm up a lot, and it brings a bit more variety in your everyday warm up, so that maybe you look forward to warming up, and especially if you're doing it in public and you play in front of these people all the time, then you can show them, well, I know more than one warm up, and it's a bit less embarrassing to do that, at least for me. That's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned. I will do another video for tonguing exercises. Bye.